Hi John, thank you for joining me again. Clearly recent political events in Myanmar have caused uncertainty and as a result trading in MYL shares have been suspended. Can you provide investors with any information about the impact this uncertainty is likely to have on MYL going forward?
Well, hi Alex, and as you can imagine, we're very closely monitoring the situation in Myanmar. Our first priority is to ensure the safety of all of our staff and contractors in Myanmar, and thankfully I can confirm that everyone in our Yangon office and at Bawdwin has been accounted for and that they're safe. And as for the longer term implications, it's too early to know anything for certain, and I'm not willing to speculate on what may or may not happen. There are far too many unknowns at the moment and events are still unfolding quite rapidly on the ground, so it's best not to speculate. We're certainly seeing encouraging early signs that the new government intends to support and continue with the existing institutions and systems and processes. And my hope is that the situation in Myanmar will settle rapidly and return to some kind of normality.
John, do you have a sense of what the political changes could do in terms of your efforts to raise the project financing for the Bawdwin project in the event that you get MIC approval?
Well, as I said, it's too early to answer that question in any detail. We still have to complete the MIC process and trust that the process will remain largely as it was before. And we still have a definitive study ready to finalise. And of course, we still have an outstanding mineral asset in the Bawdwin deposit. But it will take some weeks, possibly months, I expect, to get clarity on how financial markets are going to respond. But what I can say is that we're committed to Myanmar and we intend to work with the government to advance our project for the betterment of the nation, the local community, and of course our shareholders.
So just on that, John, you do expect the MIC process to continue?
Yes, I do. Regardless of who's in power in Myanmar, the Bawdwin project is a true multi-generational, world-class nation-building resources project. And it'll generate substantial employment and training opportunities for the Myanmar people and provide a major boost to the national economy. So it would be in the interest of the Myanmar government and the people of Myanmar for Bawdwin to be developed and brought into production as soon as possible.
And just on a personal note, John, as someone who's spent a significant amount of time in Myanmar developing relationships within the government and as well as building trust within the local communities, how have the political events affected you?
Well, my first thoughts were for the citizens of Myanmar and obviously our staff and contractors in Myanmar. My hope is that peace and stability is maintained as this situation unfolds and is resolved. And I've been working in Myanmar since 2017 and I've always found the Myanmar authorities to be clear and consistent to deal with. We've been able to operate ethically and honestly with all of our stakeholders, partners and contractors, and I don't see that situation changing. And I know that the overwhelming majority of people in Myanmar want economic development, jobs, training, improved healthcare and education, and a better future for their children. Myanmar Metals shares that ambition and we want to be part of making it a reality.
Appreciate you joining me as always, John. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Alex.